Presentation to the Griffins by Samuel Jeremiah. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Griffin. Today we are going to review your recommended financial plan that we both have worked hard to develop. After you have had a chance to review this plan, we'll discuss the implementation process and determine the frequency and responsibilities for monitoring progress on your chosen alternatives. Your financial planning goals. Save for the college education of Jack, Jill, and Jane. Reduce and manage your debt. Retirement at age 62 with 70% wage replacement ratio. Appropriate risk management portfolio, investment portfolio, and estate planning portfolio. We have prepared your financial reports. We prepared your current balance sheet with the statements and pie charts. And we also have the benchmark, and we have your income statements and the pie charts for that also. Analysis. We then analyze these reports using money education financial planning software to produce the ratio analysis report, which is attached, the three-panel approach, which is also attached, and these reports help us to identify financial issues that need to be addressed to meet your goals. Strengths and weaknesses. Strengths. John is employed full-time with a small private-held oil exploration company with company benefits. The company pays a premium for his group term life insurance. John is contributing to his 401k at a rate of 6.92% of his salary. His employer matches his contribution dollar for dollar up to 3% of John's salary. In addition, the 401k has a loan feature which charges 3% above the prime rate. This can be utilized in an emergency situation. Both of you have 3 children and all members of the family are in excellent health. Jackie is presently staying at home to raise the children to a certain stage and plans to return to work in 5 years. Both of you are 37 years old and are in the accumulation phase of the life cycle approach. Since both of you expect to retire at age 62, this gives us 25 years to accomplish your financial goals. This is a very realistic time frame. You are homeowners and have adequate homeowners coverage on your home. You also have health insurance coverage and some disability insurance. In addition, you have an automobile. Jackie also inherited stocks with a present fair market value of $70,000. You qualify for a 15-year HELOC in the amount of $50,000 with a 4% variable interest rate. John has an ATV and various accessories for it. Jackie has a jewelry collection worth $20,000. Both of you have some funds in checking and money market accounts, and your home is adequately furnished. Your health insurance is adequate. Congratulations on the accomplishments so far. Weaknesses. Current negative discretionary cash flow, inadequate life insurance and disability insurance, very high revolving debt such as bank loan, credit card loan, student loan, and auto loan. Because of these debts, most of your current financial ratios came in below the normal benchmark. Your liquidity ratios, the emergency ratio, and the current ratio are both low. Because of the large debt, your debt ratios are also higher than normal. Your housing ratio 1 and housing ratio 2 are both high. This is typical of someone who is in the asset accumulation phase of the life cycle, and these ratios will improve with time and with the implementation of our recommendations. These ratios are also explained in detail in the handout that you have been given. Once again, please review them and contact us if you need clarification in any issue. You do not have any education planning documents in place for the children. You do not presently have estate planning documents. You do not presently have a personal liability umbrella insurance or PLUP. You do not have any long-term care insurance. Please do not be alarmed by these weaknesses because we will make recommendations to rectify each of them. Financial issues that need attention, your priorities. Debt management, increased savings issues, education planning issues, risk management issues, estate planning issues, and long-term goal issues. As we discuss our recommendations, be sure to ask for clarification in anything that is not clear to you. Debt management issues. Debt management is the main issue that must be addressed in order to generate enough cash flow to address the other issues. Currently, your net discretionary cash flow is negative $14,197 per year or negative $1,183 per month. This basically means that you are spending more money than you're earning. This leaves no money available for college savings or any other financial goals. We have to find a way to generate positive cash flow. Our first recommendation is to sell one of the stocks given to Jackie. Stock A has a fair market value of $43,541 and a beta of 0.9. Stock B has a fair market value of $24,106 and a beta of 1.15. In case you're not familiar with the term beta, it is a measure of a stock's volatility in relation to the market. By definition, the market has a beta of 1, and individual stocks are ranked according to how much they deviate from the market. A stock that swings more than the market over time has a beta of above 1. If a stock moves less than the market, the stock's beta is less than 1. High beta stocks are usually riskier but provide the potential for high returns, while low beta stocks pose less risk but also low returns. In your case, it would be more advantageous to sell stock B, since this has a low beta, and in addition, the fair market value is much more than stock B. This will in turn generate more income to satisfy some of the debt obligations. In addition, if the market goes up, stock B would have the potential to yield high returns since the beta is higher. If stock A was sold at a fair market value of $43,541, it would generate $42,670, assuming sales expenses of 2%. Secondly, we recommend selling the ATV since it is presently uninsured and Jackie is not comfortable with you driving it. Similar vehicles of this kind have sold for $4,000, but we'll assume that it could be sold for $3,500. We now have generated $46,170 to reduce the other debts. We also recommend paying off the debts as follows. Pay off the bank loan, which will give you a monthly savings of $704. Next, pay off the credit card, give you a monthly savings of $300. Then you pay off the auto loan, which will give you a monthly savings of $691. So the total monthly savings now is going to be $1,695. These recommendations have so far used up $41,036 out of $46,170, leaving a balance of $5,134. In addition, it has produced a positive cash flow of $512 per month. Thirdly, we recommend activating the HELOC for $50,000 at 4% variable interest rate. This would result in a monthly payment of $372. Some of the proceeds from the HELOC should be used to pay off the student loan. The student loan presently has 60 months remaining at $528.60 per month, or a balance of $31,716. The interest on the student loan is 10%, while the interest on the HELOC is 4%. In addition, the interest paid on the HELOC is tax deductible, and this will in turn result in a large income tax refund. The monthly savings here is $157. The combined monthly savings now $669. That's $512 plus $157. This will be combined with proceeds from activation of HELOC and used to eliminate all current debt. Once the HELOC is activated, we will now have $55,133 available. This amount consists of $50,000 from the HELOC and $5,133, which remain after the bank loan, auto loan, and credit cards have been paid off. The next debt we will satisfy is the student loan. You presently have 6 months remaining at $528.60 per month. This amounts to $31,716 still due. We recommend paying this off from the $55,133 that's available. This will leave you totally free of all current liabilities, and at the same time you will have enough funds to start saving for your college, for your children's education. The balance after the above recommendations will be $23,417. This amount could be put in the college savings for the children, or you could reduce the amount taken from the HELOC so that there is just enough to pay off all the current debts. If you decide to go this route, the monthly payments on the HELOC will also be less than the figure quoted above. These strategies will eliminate your credit card, student loan, auto loan, and bank loan debt, and will leave only the mortgage loan and the HELOC. This will significantly increase your credit score, and it will be to your benefit when refinancing the mortgage loan. Next, we recommend refinancing the mortgage loan. Mortgage rates are presently at 4% for a 30-year mortgage and 3.75% for a 15-year mortgage. You are presently paying 6.25%. Your original mortgage amount was $320,000, and you have made 101 payments and have 259 more to go. This means you have actually paid $89,778 towards the principal and have remaining principal balance of $222. If we assume that closing costs of $15,000 were rolled into the mortgage loan, this gives a new principal balance of $245,222. A 30-year mortgage with a principal balance of $245,222 would result in monthly payments of $1,171. If we were to obtain a 15-year mortgage with a principal balance of $245,222, this would result in monthly payments of $1,783. We therefore recommend refinancing the mortgage of 15-year conforming rate loan at an interest rate of 3.75. This would result in a monthly savings of $187. At the same time, reduce the amount of payments left on the mortgage from $259 to $180. This will generate a total savings over the life of the mortgage of $155,654. This is a huge savings which in turn can be used to fund the college education for the children and satisfy your other financial goals. This means that before your last child is ready for college, your first mortgage will be paid off. In addition to all this, you could safely reduce your tax withholding by $5,000 per year. Use this year's refund to cover estate documents, legal fees, and pay any miscellaneous expenses that come up. See the tax analysis and copy of 212 income tax returns. Education planning issues. You have 3 children, Jack age 6, Jill age 3, and Jade age 1. You estimated that college costs at a state university would cost $17,000 per child per year in today's dollars for tuition, fees, room, and board. The annual savings needed to accomplish these goals in today's dollars were generated by the financial software as follows. For Jack, you need to save $5,951 per year. For Jill, you need to save $4,770 per year. And for Jane, you need to save $4,204 per year in order to meet these goals. This amounts to a total college savings of $14,925 per year, or $1,244 per month. This goal can actually be achieved with careful planning. Some of these funds can be generated with the increase in cash flow. Some can be generated by the increase in value of stock B,